6 days a week, it's going to be used to forge horseshoes, but 1 day a week, an anvil is used to forge victories here in Indianapolis, and it's been wrong once again at the city's Lucas Oil Stadium, telling us all it is time for football. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South, between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Leading the Jaguars sideline, head coach Liam Cohen. His guys 6-2 over the last 2 months of play. Across the field, that's Shane Steichen, coach of the Colts. His guys ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win. Kate Scott's joined by my partner Brock Hewitt. It's going to be Logan Cook to get us started. And here we go on EA Sports. Khalil Herbert on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So out come the Colts for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3. Anthony Richardson.
Katie certainly produced a lot of highlights last week, but he gave the defense a couple as well on those interceptions. And I don't care how many touchdowns as a quarterback you throw in a game, you turn it over a couple times at a loss, put your defense out there a few more times, those moments you remember. And it should really be driving him to get the win this week.
That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts. 1 play in, and already they're close to midfield. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. We're going to look here at the receiving numbers for him from last week.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
QB keeping this one, turned into the option on 3rd and short. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for the Colts.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Richardson will do it himself.
15 yards.
Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
Taken down.
Like the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's got it, complete to Downs. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Well, he couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Jaguars nothing.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good work so far. He's got room. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So here comes the Jaguar offense now. Their turn to set out on an opening drive. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he he just finds the end zone once, like last week, and being the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just one touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Design bootleg here. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First down, Jacksonville.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Colts side of the field. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Etienne again. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down. They go play action. Lawrence through the middle. Connects on the crosser. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
A gain of 12. And the Jaguar first down.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. Cut near the goal line. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars finish off their opening drive. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's Herbert on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And it's been impossible to contain this guy as both a passer and a runner all season. Late in the year, look, he's the leader among quarterbacks in rushing yards. On first down, it's Richardson. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the air, it's Richardson. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
17 yards. And the Colts first down.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Hits him on the out route. Takes out a one-stop. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
For a Colts.
Taylor gets it on first and 10. Danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
Down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Colts have the football. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So now here's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts Richardson, touchdown! And if you like scoring, well, no doubt this dude's been one of your favorite quarterbacks to watch this season. That is rushing touchdown number 10 on the year. And he's really had a running back's nose for the end zone every time he's taken the field. Setting up to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Jaguars 7.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll look underneath here for ETN. And this one does not go far.
ETN. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
On second down, it's ETN. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. It is JTT working off the line, hauling him down there. Third down, 1 yard to go.
And it's third down.
They go right back to ETN. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? But more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
That's taken at the 15. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground, looking like an effective dual threat thus far. It's an option right that begins this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. He calls his own number again. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. But I believe somebody on the Colts got to it first. They're luckily hanging on to the football. So they managed to keep possession. They've got 3rd and short now. Richardson now. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another Colts.
They fake the handoff, now Richardson. Dump off to his fullback. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 45. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And he'll scrape together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here.
And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Colts take a 13-point lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. His 3rd total score this game.
That score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Trujillo adds on the point after. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And the NFL rushing title within his grasp as we enter the penultimate week. He sits atop the league in yards. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. He puts a mare under it deep down the middle. This is brought in at the 50. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a one-score game in the first half. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, winner, chicken dinner.
On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jaguars 14.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Herbert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. Richardson on first and 10. He'll try and run this, and he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Indy. It's the Colts who have first and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw here from Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and 8. At the 40.
Richardson back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
That's a gain of 5.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman Jr., so they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Jaguars send Brian Thomas Jr. readying for another drive on offense. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Here's second and 5. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jarmarius Ward picks it up.
One of the beauties of the game of football is it never sits still. It's constantly adapting. And that nickel defense right there, critical in taking the ball away. And when you think about nickel defense, you think about Rondé Barber, won the Hall of Fame in the summer of 2023, really revolutionizing the position of the nickelback. That nickel defender and that nickel defense, critical in that takeaway we just saw.
The Colts out there on offense late in this first half. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Play action with Richardson. He can run it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Richardson will do it himself. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 17. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
17 yards. That's good for a Colts. 1st down and goal to go.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Now Maddox Trujillo on to attempt to knock this through for the Colts. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our 3rd quarter gets underway. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They put a receiver in motion right. Lawrence with it on 1st. Caught quickly on the slant. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31.
Complete left side to Thomas. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Charvarius Ward brings him down.
A gain of 4.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Juke the defender. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
1st down, Jacksonville.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's ETN on 1st down. Past the 20. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
On is Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars cut it to a field goal game.
Jaguars 21.
Brawley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
That's good for a Colts.
From the gun, Taylor escapes a defender. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10.
That's another Colts first down.
They go again with Taylor. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back to Taylor on 2nd down. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Another Colts. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Reels in the pick. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
Tight end going in motion here. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down. One of the tight ends motioning left. Inside handoff goes to ETN. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
An 8-yard pickup.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Complete out to the right. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And in motion out of the slot. Lawrence working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. That one gains 7. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
A gain of 7. And the Jaguar first down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Jukes one defender. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Lawrence now off the play action. Able to find Strange here. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football. They trail, but it's still within reach. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They bring Thomas in motion. Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he nearly gets him another 1st down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
Junior. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Now it's Lawrence. Throw wheeled in by Thomas. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Brian Thomas Jr. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and
From the 20 on 2nd down.
20-yard line.
Completes another one to Thomas.
Lawrence's pass.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Jr. A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down.
He finds Brown right side. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars take a 4-point lead.
Jaguars 28, Colts 24.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Herbert on the return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Colts and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Play action, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
This is such a back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside, earning about 4 on that carry. Lawrence on 3rd and goal. They did it! He made the interception! Jarvarius Ward picks it off.
Well, they're in danger of going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal Got to play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a third consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line.
Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Richardson on first and 10. Connecting on the slant. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
To number 14, Alec Pierce. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's Taylor from the pistol.
48-yard line.
Dukes out a one-stop. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
12-yard gain. Brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's complete to Warren along the sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
13 yards.
They'll come up first and 10.
That's good for another Colts.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Left side pulled in by Pittman. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
That's another Colts. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Going with the screen to Taylor. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts needing 4 points. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. Taylor. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts have taken the lead late. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
First down.
Jags working fast here, trying to get back to the line. Here he is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10.
The coverage by Charvarius Ward.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push it deep downfield. He drops it. Oh, huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
Thomas Jr. Incomplete.
Looking to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him transition time here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they wait for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Taylor now up the middle. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And it is a first down for the Colts. They can go ahead now and breathe easy. They're going to win this ball game. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. Back into that favorite formation they go, Brock, forcing those guys to burn a timeout. So the Colts pick up the win in this one. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indy.